Sir, what are you doing here?
Why are you recording police cars leaving the station? Are you planning something?
Tell me what it says. Tell me, who are you? Who are you? Don't come up to me. Don't come up to me because I will defend myself. Move away from me. Move away from me. Because you're too close. You're in my space. Now move away. I will tell you one more time. Move away from me.
It sounds like you're being threatened.
Move away. You, Section 5. That's what you're doing. You are threatening, alarming and distressing me. So go away.
What are you doing?
Do you understand? Do you understand?
From the start, the officer acts aggressive instead of calm. He gets too close to the auditor and invades his personal space. When told to step back, he refuses, so the auditor pushes him away. Then the officer wrongly says the auditor is the one being threatening. He starts the problem but tries to blame the other person, which is not fair or professional.
I don't need to
move away. Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You're in my space. Move away.
Why are you recording police
Move
cars?
away. Move away from me.
Sir, what are you doing
Move away
here?
from me.
What are you doing
Move
here?
away from me.
Sir, I'm asking you
Move
kindly.
away from me. Listen,
asking
and I'm
you
telling
kindly,
you to
what are you doing
move
in
away
front of the
from
police
me.
station?
Move away from me.
Sir, what are you
Move
doing here?
away.
I'm not going to move. I'm in front of the police station. I'm in
I
a
don't
public
care.
space.
Yeah,
I
you're in
do
my
not-
space.
No, I'm in a public
You've
domain.
walked right up to me. You've walked
I'm
right.
asking you.
Yeah.
I'm
How would you like
asking
if I walked right up into your face?
You can walk up.
Yeah.
There you go.
The officer behaves pushy from the beginning. He ignores the auditor's silence and keeps moving into his space. Even when asked to step back, he refuses and gets moved away. Then he suddenly says he feels threatened. The auditor explains he has a right to film in public, and the officer agrees it is a public place. But then the officer still tries to stop recording, showing a double standard. The real issue is that he does not like being filmed.
Your name, sir?
Go away.
What's your name?
Go away.
What are you doing
Go
here?
away. Look
Why
at
are you
you.
recording
Look
these
at you.
vehicles?
Look at you.
Sir,
Don't step close to me. Don't
Sir.
step close. Don't step close. Don't step close
sir,
to
stop
me.
pushing me.
Listen, don't step close to me.
I'm not stepping
You
close to you. I'm
are.
asking you a
You're on
question.
camera.
I'm
You're on
asking you
camera.
a
Stop
question.
lying.
I'm asking you a question.
Don't step
What
close
are you
to me.
doing
Who
here?
are you?
My name's Stefan Astasi. I'm a police officer.
Get your warrant card out and show me.
I have done that already.
Show me again. I didn't see
I
it. You
don't-
was too close to me.
Well, I've showed you
Now
already.
Police are supposed to show ID and give their name and station. The officer says he already showed it, but it was not clear. The auditor asks to see it again, which is reasonable. The officer refuses. This creates suspicion. A simple second look would have solved everything, but instead it caused more tension. Police are expected to be open, but here the officer was not.
I don't care.
We're not
Yes, I
going to
did.
allow you to record our...
Oh, well, go away then.
No, you go away from
I'm
me.
not going
Why are
anywhere.
you recording? Why are you here?
Don't ask me questions.
Are you well, sir?
Don't ask
Are
me
you
questions.
mentally
Don't
unwell?
ask me questions. I said go away. You're harassing me now.
I'm not
you
harassing you.
really
I'm
Section
asking
5, you're harassing me. You're causing me
asking you a
alarm
simple
and
question.
distress. Now go away.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm asking a simple
You're sorry to hear
question.
that. So
Yes.
you like committing offences, do you?
I'm not committing
Yes,
any
you are.
offences.
You've stepped right in front of me. You're causing me a Section 5,
What's a Section 5?
a Public Order Act.
What do you
Section 5 of the Public Order Act. You are causing me alarm, harassment and distress. Now go.
The officer does not seem to know a basic law used by police called Section 5 of the Public Order Act. This law deals with harassment and disorder. Not knowing this raises concerns about his training and understanding of the law.
mean? You need to go away. I'm asking you. I'm asking
Are you
what
detaining me? Are you detaining me?
Not yet.
Not yet. Not at all. Get out of here.
You can't
Get
record
out of here.
police
So
cars.
you touch
can't
me and
do
that's
that.
an assault. Of course I can do what I want.
Sir,
Don't
please
just
stop.
go away from me.
Sir, I'm asking you
Shut
nicely
up.
to stop
I don't care if
recording.
you ask me nicely, and I won't
Okay.
stop recording.
Then
No.
tell me why you recording.
No, I'm not going to tell you nothing.
Why are you recording?
Stop recording.
Hey, that's an assault.
Stop recording. You're under
That's
arrest.
assault.
Stop
Under
recording.
arrest for what?
Give me your hands.
Oh,
Give me
hold on a second. Hold on a second. You know what? She just assaulted me. Assaulted me.
What's happening?
It's on camera. It's okay. It's okay. It's on camera.
The officer uses physical force on someone who is only filming and not breaking any law. He hits the camera and twists the auditor's arm, which is too much force. Police can only use force when it is necessary and legal. Here, there was no crime and no reason for arrest, so the force was not justified. The officer also arrested him without explaining why, which makes the arrest questionable. The auditor keeps filming calmly.
My camera was snatched from the tripod and the filming was stopped. If you could hear, the female plainclothes police officer said you are under arrest.
That's an assault. That's assault. Under arrest for what?
I did not know why she decided to arrest me, but I know she had assaulted me by twisting my arm behind my back. She was the one that also grabbed the phone from the tripod. I was then held again with my hands behind my back by the 2 officers who had exited the car. About 5 other officers came out and stood in front of me. I was held like this for about 5 minutes. During this time there was a big huddle and many officers were saying he's an auditor. It was after about 5 minutes I was handed back my phone by one of the officers. I then switched it back on and started to film.
Hello sir.
Hello.
Right. I don't know what's happened.
Okay.
So my name is Sergeant Robertson.
Yep.
I'm currently the Section Sergeant responsible for the emergency response team at this current time.
Okay.
I was aware that you wished to make a complaint. You've been asked to wait inside the front office until one of the public access officers could speak to you and arrange whatever you needed to be done and dealt with. And if you needed to speak to Sergeant, for that to be done.
Okay.
I understand something since has happened. I don't really know what. I'm trying to ascertain what has happened.
Okay.
Okay. But I can see the officers that were initially involved from CID are no longer here.
Okay.
So I need to find out who they are.
Later, it is revealed they were plainclothes detectives, not uniformed officers. Even so, they must follow the same rules. After the incident, they leave quickly, which suggests they may have known they did something wrong.
Wait back in the front office at this moment in time. I will try to find someone to come and promptly deal with your complaint, as I believe it is.
No, that's a separate complaint.
Okay.
I want them to. No, I need them to be charged.
So if you wish for them to be a further complaint to be made, that can be done and dealt with. But I need the time to identify who they were and what's happened.
Okay, so let me
literally just come down to find out.
So let me just say this, Sergeant. I've just been stood there with my hands behind my back.
Okay.
Yeah. Technically under arrest.
Okay.
Yeah.
As in, have you been told you are under arrest?
I'm sure that's what the woman said. Yeah.
Which woman, sorry?
The one that assaulted me.
CID? Or
I don't know where she is. She was in.
When someone is arrested, officers must clearly say why. Here, the auditor is told he is under arrest, but no proper reason is given and no procedure is followed. This kind of detention without process can be false imprisonment.
Held by 2 police officers, because if I wasn't under arrest or detained, either one of them, then they'd have had no right to. One second. Yeah. I would have had no right for them to be holding on to me, first and foremost, because that would have been an assault, because I wouldn't have been detained and I wouldn't have been under arrest. So therefore somebody's assaulted me if that's not the case, right? Firstly. Secondly, I want to know why everybody's disappeared and nobody's telling me with a bit of paper who these people were. Because the guys that was holding me didn't identify themselves. The 2 that went off, I think the woman identified herself initially in the beginning.
Right.
Yeah. I can't remember what her name is, probably on thing, but the guy didn't. He said he's not going to identify.
The officers do not identify themselves properly. No names, badges, or stations are given. This leaves the auditor confused. They use force and arrest him without explaining anything, which breaks basic rules of transparency.
And so I don't know who they are. Okay. So I need some paperwork.
So this bit of paper.
No, don't worry about this bit of paper. This has got nothing to do with this particular thing. This is my initial complaint. Yeah. Okay. So I had business to be near. First and foremost, let me just say that they came out and they was asking me, what am I doing filming? I'm in a public place, I can film. I don't need, right, and I don't need to answer them. I don't need to account for myself being here to them who I don't know who they are, in plainclothes people. They could be random people, right?
The auditor tells the sergeant that filming in public is legal, and the sergeant agrees. But the earlier officers act like they do not know this. This could mean poor training or intentional intimidation. Either way, it shows a problem.
The guy, stood up to me, and I'm just going to step towards you, Sergeant. This is not in an aggressive manner. Yeah, we're standing quite a distance from each other. Yeah. This guy kept on standing up to me this close. Okay. And it's on my film, and if not closer. Okay. Yeah, we're the same.
So you felt it provocative?
No, he caused me to be alarmed, harassed, and distressed. Not only did he cause that, I told him. Yeah, that is what he's doing.
The auditor shows how close the officer was by repeating the same behavior in front of the sergeant. The sergeant quickly steps back. This shows how uncomfortable that kind of closeness is. The auditor says it caused alarm, but the officers did not stop.
It will be on my recording.
Are you happy to provide that, for that to be reviewed?
Only if they're getting charged.
Well, a sergeant would need to review that prior to. We can't just charge someone without evidence. As I'm sure you can understand.
All right.
That would be.
I'll provide it via Axon.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
you can send you Axon.
send me an Axon.
That can be reviewed, and a decision can be made if there was any unlawful use of force or anything that needs to be dealt with.
Yeah.
I can't deal with that right now.
I know you can't.
Okay, but I'm trying to assist you.
But I need to know who they are.
If you can just step back inside to the station office, I will. As I said, I've not been here when they're here. I need to go back in and find out who they are. That's a reasonable thing, if you can understand. And then I'll come down and make sure that you provided those details, and that a sergeant comes down.
And some paperwork.
Yeah, if you require paperwork, you'll be provided with that.
Yeah, I need
even if it's as basic as who those officers details.
Well, I need a cab number at least, because the cab would have been.
Won't be created on this circumstance because
Why not?
It's not a call to police. It's something that's happened in the front office, so we don't need a cab number. It can be managed by.
Serious police actions like arrests and use of force must be officially recorded. That is standard procedure. But here, the suggestion was to handle it internally instead of logging it properly, which reduces transparency.
Like a crime report or an intelligence report, then you can be provided with that reference.
Okay.
Well, regardless.
But I want a criminal action against these two.
Yeah, as I said,
I'm not going to go in there and film if anybody's in that lobby.
Okay. If you can wait here or take a seat inside, it's entirely up to you. Now, it is recorded on CCTV inside the front office for your own safety.
Yeah, I didn't cause no disturbance in there. I was out here.
Okay. Well, I'll have a look see if there's anyone inside for you to touch it. There's no one in here at the time.
Okay, cool.
So if you're happy to come in, take a seat.
So this is the foyer inside. Wow. What kind of nonsense just happened?
The detectives had no clear legal reason to stop the auditor. Instead of respecting his right to film, they got close, grabbed his camera, twisted his arm, and arrested him without explanation. They also failed to identify themselves. Afterward, they left without records or explanation. The only reason this is known is because it was recorded. Now the question is whether they will be held accountable or not.